And welcome back to Kings Park, where we have Game 2 of the Women's Super Saturday for the Fung SEWIT Women's Premiership here in Hong Kong. Wei Bei, the Dragon there, the mascot of the Hong Kong Sevens, is looking to get himself involved in the action there, Ash. Joined here in co-commentary by Sandy Bay and Hong Kong International, Ashton Hyde. How are you, young man?
Thanks, Cookie. Yeah, very well, and looking forward to what's set out to be a really good game of rugby against these Tigers ladies versus Kowloon. This should be a big one, Cookie.
Yep, looking forward to it. It's second time that they've played each other. The first time was on the 2nd of December in round 6 when Tigers edged Kowloon 24-22. So if we get a repeat of that, we're in for a cracker. And there he is, Wei Bei, the Dragon. Doing a hands in with the two captains. So out they come and high-fiving each of the players.
Both these squads will be fired up for this one, looking to get those all-important championship points to try and secure themselves a home semi-final going into the late stages of this competition.
That's right. Kowloon currently holding second spot on the log with 38 points, and Tigers in fourth with 31. And as we say, with Club and Valley going up against each other, the opportunity to set your match up for the semis is all there. Mathematically, Gai Wu are not out of it. Just 10 points adrift of Tigers, but I think if Tigers can get a result here today, that will put it beyond doubt for Gai Wu. But yeah, let's see what we've got. The two coaches, Chris Mays of Tigers and Joe Barker, will be pretty comfortable with the teams that they've named, and yeah, it's going to be a good one, I think. Kowloon have had a cracking season so far, and as they look to kick off in their familiar maroon and white hoops, playing from right to left here, and our referee, Francisco Camisa, gets things underway. So deep kick into the 22. Bit of footwork into contact there. Good work, and Tigers get themselves onto the front foot.
Stop goals.
And that is a decent kick that is now rolling into the 22 at 10 metres off their line. But a bit of a lone chase there, but they've done well. And Julian Mabui looked to have come in a little bit from the side there, but referee Camisa lets it go. So Monty Heslop pushes this ball deep, but a well fielded. Oh. And that ball just popped up for Tess Bruce. And that is an absolute gift early on.
Yeah, that's fantastic chasing from Tess Pruse. Just, yeah, good intuition. Can see that quick ball coming in, and the intercept with plenty of pace to finish it off. Really good work. That's the start that Kowloon was hoping for.
So, bit of a speculating clearance from deep by DEA, or sorry, Tigers, USRC Tigers. Put the pressure on, and Monty Heslop, who's going to be taking this conversion, pumped the ball deep. It was a fantastically well fielded by Tigers, but popped the ball inside, and Tess Bruce swooped onto it. 5-0 to Kowloon, DAC Kowloon. So Montana Heslop lines this one up, couple of steps back. Oh. Charge down.
Massive charge down there from the Tigers team. Really good work. Great commitment to stop the 2 points. Well done.
I think we have to call that a Cheslin Colby. So just a couple of steps backwards from Monty Heslop gave them the opportunity to charge it down. So barely a couple of minutes on the clock. 5-0 to Kowloon. Oh, some decent work on the floor there from Tigers, and they've retrieved this ball. Some good work. A little show and go there, and then a sharp pass. It's going to be really, really important for Tigers to reset themselves after that early setback.
Yeah, Kowloon have started this one well, earning themselves a great penalty and getting out of their own half. They'll be happy with that start.
So the ball knocked in field, but knocked forward. So scrummage, 5 metres in from touch.
The all-important first scrum of the day. Let's see which one of these forward packs can get the dominance up front.
Balance, eyes are on you both sides.
So Gun Lau with a feed to this scrummage.
Crouch. Bind.
This is what the sleepless nights are about, this first scrummage. Solid from both sides. Heslop to Pruse.
Play it on, I'm happy.
So the referee happy with that. Some good defence in the wide channel there from Tigers. Heslop playing it through the front line here.
Backwards.
And the ball's gone backwards and it's ended up in the hands of Heslop. And Julian Mabui gets her hands on it.
Right idea, trying to get it wide to the overlap that they had there, but just unfortunately going slightly forward. So we're going to come back now for another scrum.
So pretty formidable midfield trio. Heslop, Pruse and Mabui. With that blonde shock of hair.
Crouch. Bind.
And looking to get themselves on the front foot here.
Set.
Rachel Ho feeds this Tigers scrummage. Clears the ball. A little double pump there. And that's a good carry by Tigers. So trying to go quickly, but not from the mark.
You've got to clearly tap that. No, it wasn't clearly tapped. 4 roll.
So gives Tigers another opportunity. Back in the day, if you didn't clearly tap it through the mark and you went, you'd give away the scrummage. Oh,
unfortunate.
Sprung herself free on that left edge, but left the ball behind.
Line out, all right. Tigers, edge is yours.
We've got the first line out of the day, Kowloon's throw.
Right.
We're looking
interesting call that from Loon. They had the opportunity to take the scrummage, but opted for the line out. A little bit of a fumble there, but Heslop comes away with it. De Ubel. But some really good work on the floor there. Tigers really sharp pass there. Oh, and some good footwork.
Advantage.
And a great offload there out of the back of the hand.
On the ground.
Well, Tigers are showing their intentions early. They're opting for the quick taps whenever they get a chance. You can see that they really want to play this game at pace and put this Kowloon team under a lot of pressure. Now, we've got a scrum deep in the Kowloon half. the contest up front has been pretty even so far, Cookie.
Yeah, I think
Crouch.
it was evident that when Loon opted for that line out rather than the scrummage, I found that an interesting ploy. They obviously think that they might be under a little bit of pressure. Heslop to Pruse, really strong. The carry there.
Hands off now, Red.
But some great work on the floor there from Tigers. A little bit of a loose ball there that Tigers have had to go back and retrieve. They look to get this ball into the wide channel. Come back through this one-off pod of runners and now back to the short side. Coach Chris Mays has obviously spotted some kind of weakness, but some good counter-rucking here from Kowloon. Slows that Tigers ball up.
Advantage.
Oh, and she caught Pruse
There's a knock on in the
flying up there in her eye line. Just took her eye off the ball.
There's some really strong line speed there from Kowloon, putting a lot of pressure on this Tigers team and forcing them back. But just a slight knock on will give Tigers the scrum just outside the halfway.
Speed it up.
So referee Kamisa calling for a bit of speed as they try and set this scrummage here.
You get that side, Hendry.
Ho with a feed for Tigers.
Tigers is 30 seconds in Kowloon. We've got to be quicker than this.
Just inside the Loon half.
Tigers have stacked all their back line on the open side here, so they'll be looking to go left.
Tigers come up this blind side and Shea Ferreira does well, the former Kowloon player up against her old mates. Tigers again trying to get the ball into that wide channel.
Go ball, your line out.
So the ball cannons into touch.
Gold line out, there's your mark.
Tigers ball. Doris Chow there, Tigers team manager, long-time servant of the Tigers club, honorary member of the Hong Kong Rugby Union there, and Shea with a really solid carry, keeps those legs pumping, and Tigers looking to exploit this blind side again. Going hard at this. It looks like Shea has picked up a bit of an injury. She's gingerly getting back to her feet. Oh, Heslop comes hard up into that, forces the knock on.
Scrum. Nothing material yet. It's your scrum.
And
let's get your
Shea
players to roll
is
sideways, not towards
gingerly,
the sideline,
not
Looks
sure
like
whether it's an ankle or a knee.
Yeah,
right? Yep, time's up.
she's getting a bit of the cold spray on that right ankle after that big carry. Hopefully she's all right, because she's one of the big ball carriers for this Tigers team, and they'll be looking to use her a lot to get that go forward ball.
Multi-talented sportswoman, cricketer, netball player, and outstanding rugby player. Looks like she's maybe going to get a little bit of tape on that left ankle. But Tigers will really want to try and patch her up and keep her on this field. So the early exchanges have all been in the Kowloon half, but Kowloon hold that 5-0 lead, Ash.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of been a good contest so far. Neither team really asserting full dominance at this point, but Shea Ferreira-Oriri gets back onto her feet, which is promising. She is walking a little bit gingerly on that ankle, but she's going to play on. Let's see if she can hold it out.
She's a tough lady. She will not leave this field easily. So far, I think the scraps and the crumbs Tigers are fighting for and doing quite well. But Kowloon putting huge pressure on every time that Tigers have possession of the ball. So Gun with the feed there, swinging it out. Monty drops it on the toe, but it's well fielded there. But some good chase there from Heslop. And again, Tigers attacking this short side down that left flank.
Lost now.
Kowloon really slowing this Tigers ball down. Just giving plenty of opportunities for Loon in the midfield, but getting themselves onto the front foot. This will be a good tester for Shea as she carries it into contact.
Advantage.
Draws the penalty there, pushing the ball into the Loon player.
50-22's on.
So the ball pushed deep, but no advantage.
They're going to come back. But I'm impressed with this Kowloon defensive line. They're getting off the mark well, and they're putting a lot of pressure on this Tigers pack. Just unfortunately not rolling away is the call there. But all in all, they'll be pretty happy defensively.
So decent touch finder there, which gives Tigers another opportunity to attack just outside the Kowloon 22. Good take there at the front. And a cheeky steal of another 2 or 3 metres there. Shea drives that ball. So Tigers pushing down this left edge. Playing with some real intent here.
Forward. No, on play on flat. Tackle now.
So flat pass there. Tigers having to fight really hard to retain this ball. Or a little nudge over the top. So some real line speed coming through from Kowloon. Maybe just put some doubts in Tigers' mind there as to whether they could keep that ball in hand.
Tigers are doing well to keep possession and winning the territory battle at the moment. A lot of this game is getting played in the Kowloon half.
So Jane Morrison with this throw. Won well at the front there by Baltazar. Sorry, Chang. Heslop under a little bit of pressure and gets away a good touch finder there into the wind.
Yeah, she's done very well there, releasing a lot of pressure for this Kowloon side.
4, Kowloon drop 1.
So the throw into this line out. Iris Lamb. Oh, Heslop attacked that ball and a great chip and chase. And she's following up again.
Stop gold.
But Ho puts in a really good deep kick. Absolutely after this is Chong. And this is a brave run out here. Mabui under pressure as soon as she takes that ball, but she looks after it and they've consolidated their possession here. A good pick up off the toes there.
Never onside.
Unfortunate there. Tight head prop number 3. Had never retired behind the back foot. She stepped up. So Heslop certainly pulling plenty of strings for this Kowloon side. She really attacked that loose ball in midfield. Ash and good chip and chase, put some pressure on.
Yeah, she did well, but the return kick from Ho was quite effective as well, noticing no one in the backfield. But Kowloon now with a centre field line out.
Great take at the front there. Chan Sing Yan. Oh, but another penalty given away by Kowloon.
Farah O'Reilly just over top of the ball there. Too strong.
She's still carrying that ankle injury, but trying to work her way through it.
One drop,
So,
yeah. Thank you.
4-man line out.
Reset. Okay, there's your mark.
All a bit of
Good
a
job,
mess
Bobby,
there.
go.
And Kowloon just get their hands on that one. Good work there from Double.
Off now, Gold. Thank you.
So Heslop just drops it onto the toe, and a great take there. On some great footwork there. Really good work from Chong. Getting themselves onto the front foot here. Oh, this is good work.
Great speed.
And that is a fantastic team try there. Scored by Chung Hai Young. Tying it up, 5 points apiece. Kick to come.
Yeah, really good work from the Tigers team there. They've been putting a lot of pressure on this Kowloon side, winning that territory battle and getting the dividends in the end. But that's just good outright pace on the sideline.
Really good work on the inside there from Shea. She just held up that covering defence by just holding that ball up.
45 seconds.
So referee just giving Tigers the hurry up there. Low Wing Yin.
Yeah, good.
There he is, former Hong Kong international
30 seconds.
Casey Stone. Legend in his own lunchtime. Also a former Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk, England player, my home club.
There you go.
That's a good strike, but just under the bar. So 5 points apiece. We're all locked up.
Yeah, it's reflective of the game. It's been going both ways with Tigers winning the territory battle, but both teams getting good possession and creating good phases.
It's been pretty stifling defence for the most part by Kowloon, getting themselves onto the front foot. That midfield of Heslop, Pruse and Mabui. So Pruse kicks off high and hanging. Oh, and carried towards the touchline. Mabui with a really strong tackle there.
Yeah, Mabui's done really well to get her into the touch and get Kowloon the attacking line out.
Kowloon.
Michaela Baltazar there. This family locking partnership for Tigers. Oh, and Tigers swooping through on this. Good work there. Going backwards from Kowloon. Safely into the hands of Pruse now, though. She bumps the first tackler off. But Tigers have come up with that loose ball again. Kowloon just fluffing their lines here, and Tigers putting all the pressure on. Again, they sweep out to this right edge. So they sweep this ball back in field.
Release red!
Attacking tight. Tigers certainly putting a lot of pressure on this Kowloon defence. That's a really solid bump off by Shea there. Oh, she held that ball up fantastically, and a great offload there, getting in behind Heslop. And they've sprung her free on that wide touchline, but some really, really solid defence there from Kiana Ray.
Step off to the 5, that's yours.
Just what you want from your fullback, Ash. Last line of defence there.
Yeah, certainly, and it was very much needed. This Tigers team are linking well, and they're putting some good passes together, getting it wide, but Kowloon's defence is holding true, at least for the time being.
Just the odd little mistake from Kowloon. Oh, and
Not straight.
they've put that ball in squint.
Line out.
So the pressure is telling.
Tigers opting for the line out here. You wonder if they want to
4.
try and bring this down for an attacking maul.
Short numbers, 5 metres out. Maybe not the best option, but it's a set play down that blind side. They're about a metre short. Going hard. Oh, referee perfectly positioned in behind there. Rules it held up. So some really good work there.
That was a well-executed trick play. But Kowloon looking to take this one quickly, perhaps.
Heslop looking out towards this left edge. And it's flown directly into touch.
Okay. You have an option. Scrum 5, re-kick, scrum. Scrum.
So they've opted for the scrummage right under the dot of the posts here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Just overshot the kick a little bit too much. And now a really strong attacking opportunity for this Tigers forward pack.
There's a really strong breeze blowing off that far touchline. Just picked that ball up and floated it into touch.
They've got options both sides here, Cookie. Very difficult to defend from this position.
And they come, the 8 runs to this open side. Mabui with a good tackle. But now Tigers looking to come back against the grain. Chloe Baltazar, the ball goes loose and Mabui kicks it out. But she's just found some really good play there from Tigers in the wide channel, but they've just been bundled into touch. Some desperate defence. Heslop trying to go quickly there.
Yeah, Tigers putting a lot of pressure on this Kowloon side that haven't been able to exit as well as they would have liked. They need to get a good set piece here, get the ball into the right area and play those high percentages plays.
Heslop not happy there. Trying to go quickly.
Gold, hold your line. You stay there.
So Jane Morrison
Okay,
with
don't move.
another feed into this Kowloon line out. They want to execute an exit here. On an early jump or a late throw, I'm not sure. But Tigers get another opportunity here. Heslop stepping in from 10, and Shea keeps driving. Really throwing off that ankle injury. Tigers really pressing here. Just about a metre short of the Kowloon line now. They go hard again. Rachel Ho, one of the smallest players on the field, driving hard at the line. Some good heads-up play there from Tigers. And more work, drawing in lots of Kowloon defenders here. You figure that they've got everybody streamed out. Oh, and a drop goal. Absolutely cool as a cucumber. Not something that you see all that often in Hong Kong rugby.
No, completely unexpected. They were putting great pressure on them with the pick and go short game, just rolling at that line. And as you said, Cookie, drew in all the Kowloon players.
She just pulled it back. And
in the pocket, really well executed too. But it looks like Kowloon want to go quickly here. And they've done that. But unfortunately, have been called back.
So Heslop knows her laws there. It's you can go quickly as long as you're using the same ball. But referee Kamisa brings them back. So Tess Bruce gets another opportunity. So after that early 5-0 lead, Kowloon are now down. But poor execution of that kickoff receipt by Tigers, letting the ball bounce into touch. Iris Lamb with a feed to Baltazar. Coming back for the ball there, showing some real skills there. And they've got the ball into touch, but only managed to gain about 5 metres there, Ash. We've a hell of a game of football on here.
We certainly do. This Tigers team are really putting it to Kowloon. Now, they haven't had much time in the Kowloon half, so they'll really want to relish this opportunity, get a good set piece, and try and build some phases.
So, Heslop trying to come in from an angle there. Really good play on the ground there by Maggie Ao Yeung, who's a seasoned Hong Kong international there. She knew exactly what she was doing on the floor. And again, Tigers looking to get to the wide channels. Some really good play there, and Mabui strips the ball, and Jane Morrison picks up the pieces. Kowloon, Heslop steps inside, but knocks the ball on in contact there, and Tigers coming away with this ball, bringing it to the right. I'm really getting through on that. Jenna Potheater.
Advantage over.
Baltazar just drops her shoulder.
Outside the 50. Keep that mark, Evans. Yep.
And pushing the ball deep. And Ray chooses to play it. Was under some pressure there with a really good kick chase there.
And Tigers are winning that territory battle. They're playing in the right areas, kicking the ball deep, forcing this Kowloon side to try and exit. It's working for them so far, Cookie.
Let's go, Kowloon.
So a deep kick there, but Tigers immediately back onto the front foot. Balthazar carries it. And again, Tigers pushing the ball wide. It's a great spot tackle by Heslop.
Thank you.
Oh, good tip on there. High tackle on Balthazar. And a cheeky pick and go there from Shea, and they're playing with house money here. They've got penalty advantage.
Fran, I have the mark. Yep, thank you, Evans.
Chloe Balthazar with the blue headgear.
That's a good,
carries it.
Good ruck. There was a high tackle previously by number 6.
Just outside the 22 in the middle.
So it'll be interesting to see what Tigers opt for here.
6, high tackle.
And it looks like they're going to go for goal.
Points.
Shows how important this one is. They want to keep that scoreboard ticking over, opting for the go at 3 points.
You'd have to say, all bar that initial intercept, this game has been all Tigers so far, certainly territory-wise.
Yeah, they are definitely playing the most rugby down this side of the field, and it's just the Kowloon exit hasn't been as effective as they would have liked. The Tigers are capitalising on that, and each time they're getting down here, whether they do it in 5s or in 3s, they're trying to come away with points. That one there, though, just skewing to the right.
It was a good, decent strike. A little bit of respite for Kowloon. Able to kick from their 22. Low gets the ball to Maggie Ao Young. And Chong has shown some really fast feet. I have to say, Tigers are playing some really good heads-up football here. Oh, good step and go there. But Heslop comes away with the ball. And Ho swoops on that. Maggie Ao Young with a fantastic pass there. And Chong, absolutely dancing feet there. Straight through and under the posts.
Yeah, there's no substitute for speed, Cookie. She just took that ball and the space opened up and she took it. Rapid.
She has been electric so far today. She put some real pressure on with that kick chase that set up that first try for Tigers, and that was just individual skills there. Fantastic work.
It's on the back of a lot of good play from this Tigers side. They're playing in the right end of the field. They're keeping hold of possession, and there's only so long you can defend that for, and showing a couple of gaps there, Kowloon, and capitalised.
So this will throw the cat among the pigeons. 13-5, kick to come. And another good strike, but how important that's 5 relatively easy points that have gone a-begging there. How crucial will that be? You just get the feeling that Kowloon are feeling like they are expecting this to happen. And Heslop's doing everything she can to spark it. But other than that intercept from Pruse early on,
5 minutes, Tigers.
5 minutes to go to half-time.
Now, want to be the next ones to score, Kowloon. They need to get deep in this Tigers half and start building phases. But that's not the way to do it. It'll be a scrum back at halfway for the Tigers.
Okay. Scrum.
Not what that Joe Barker and Kowloon would have wanted from that kickoff. Definitely lots of pressure being put on by Tigers.
Yep, they're doing the basics right, Tigers. And it's definitely working for them so far.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So Ho with a feed to this Tigers scrummage. Bit of heat coming through from Kowloon. But Tigers breaking away.
Play on.
And Mabui scrags her to the ground there. Baltazar gets her shoulders through there.
No, leave red.
And these Tigers forwards getting themselves round the corner here. A definite ploy here from Tigers. That's 2 or 3 times now that they've dropped the ball on the toe and pushed it through.
Yeah, definitely looking to play that territory. Let's see what Kowloon can do with this line out. They've struggled with the last couple, and it's been difficult for them to exit off the back of the line out. So they're wanting to go back to the basics here. Just get a good platform.
Morrison with the throw.
That's better.
Oh, good take. So Dougal, that's a really solid carry there. Bumps off the first tackler.
Play on.
Halfback just wrestling for the ball, and Shea comes up with that. Baltazar.
Red.
Ooh.
Your hands were on the ground first. You've got to go straight for the ball.
So hands on the ground is the call from the referee. Again, they scrapped the Loon halfback there at the base of that ruck because of the heat they were putting on.
They want to put it to Kowloon here and try and get some more points before the end of the half. They had the opportunity to go for the poles, but deciding to take the scrum and really put the heat on this Kowloon side.
We'll keep an eye on it.
There was a fair amount of pressure came through from that last Kowloon scrummage, but Tigers managed to carry the ball away with Winnie Stewart 8.
Bind. Set.
Red.
What?
Red offside. Yep.
Right, we got the ball.
Play on.
Thank
Yep.
you.
So Tigers again looking to play it out of contact. Some more footwork wide out there. But Prue's over the top of that one. Wins the turnover.
Yeah, Bruce has been playing well. Great turnover there and the opportunity to relieve a bit of this pressure.
So it's 13-5 to Tigers. As Heslop
Tigers on the edge.
carves off
Tigers.
about 15 metres, but still
Both
in
teams
their
are
own
closing the
half.
gap right before the throw.
Alright.
It's becoming a trend.
Yep.
And as
Kowloon,
you've
hold
said,
your
so
gap.
far
Tigers hold as well.
this Kowloon line-out has misfired a little bit. But that looks like a much better take there. Pothita. Heslop steps inside the on-rushing tacklers. Now they're trying to free their hands, and Mabui streaking through there, getting to the outside, holds her feet, but a good tackle there from Chong. She's been absolutely dynamite this half, and Dougal there.
Play on.
The Tigers have scragged through on that ball, loose at the base of that ruck.
That's
And
time.
Kamisa allows them to play.
That's half time.
And I think the next time this ball goes out of play, it's half-time. And Tigers very happy to release the pressure. 13-5 half-time, Ash.
Yeah, and I think they will be happy with that half so far. It's all sort of been Tigers' way. Kowloon have done a bit, but not enough.
They've as I've said a couple of times, apart from that early intercept, Kowloon have barely got a punch away. So I think we're in for a fantastic second half of football. 13-5. Back with you after half time. So as we come back from half-time, a reminder, 13-5 to Tigers. They've bossed the first half. Opportunistic try from Kowloon to start the game. From that point forward, it's been pretty much all Tigers. Oh, great tackle there. The Balthazar sisters have really put their shoulder to the wheel for Tigers in this first half.
Stop, Red.
Drops into the pocket. Some space here. But she just manages to draw low wing into spilling that ball into touch.
On edge.
Yeah, it was a great exit from Heslop, giving them another opportunity to formulate this line out and try and build some phases into this Tigers half.
And at half-time, Tigers have rung the changes, and Jess Ho, seasoned Hong Kong international, comes on at half-back for Tigers. And Mabui with a bit of a juggle there, gets her arms through, releases it, wide out. Kowloon really need to be the first to score in this second half. Oh, some good work there from Jenna Potita. Kowloon really looking to put some width on this ball now. Some really good work there on the turnover. Lie wing.
Straight on that ball, really well done. But unfortunately barreled into touch, so it's going to be a Kowloon line out in the Tigers half.
Good, good refereeing there.
So a gold line out.
It was a clean.
Gold line out, sorry. Gold line. Gold ball.
It was a clean turnover. So often you see referees give penalties when it literally is just a good steal, and that was a good steal. Oh, coming back against the grain there. Shea drives that ball hard. Some really good counter-rucking there. Great footwork there from low wing. Kiana Ray chips it into the backfield. This could be, again, some good footwork there.
Fantastic.
Some great skills that have probably been honed on the touch fields of Hong Kong, I would imagine. Maggie Ao Young with a really good carry.
Stay on.
Great to see somebody that knows the laws. Drops the ball, gets to her feet, picks it up. Kiana Ray looking for a feed inside, but has to carry it into contact herself. And that looks like a decent steal on the floor by Tigers.
Unplayable. Gold on it.
They're doing really great work at the breakdown, getting over that ball and contesting. So they're fired up. Jess Ho's getting her forward pack, ready to go for
Nine shout to me like that.
another big scrum.
You're 9.
Really solid work there from Maggie Ao Young. As we've said, a seasoned Hong Kong international. Great steal on the floor there. So Jess Ho with a feed to this Tigers scrummage.
Bind. Set.
Clears the ball quickly. Oh,
It's unfortunate.
low
Strong,
wing there.
Scrum.
strong platform
Just outside the 50.
from the Tigers. at scrum time and a bullet pass, but yeah, just unable to bring it in.
It looks like Shay's had quite a bit of tape applied to that left ankle at half-time, but she's done really well to run that injury off.
She's getting through a lot of work. Shay Ferrari
Crouch.
loves carrying the ball.
Bind. Set.
So Kowloon. Oh, they come down this blind side. Pruse offloads the ball. Great footwork inside there. Some real attacking intent here. Got the ability to go both ways there. Grace Kale on a great offload there from Heslop to Mabui. She gets the ball to the outside, but they just had to fling the ball back inside to keep it in field. Great scrambling defence there from Tigers.
This is better from Kowloon as well. They're playing in the right areas this half. They're putting a bit more pressure on this Tigers pack to try and exit.
Oh, low pass there. The ball's gone down. That
Scrum red.
was a real hamstring stretcher there. Fired at the toes.
Good, Hendricks.
So this is probably the most concerted pressure that Kowloon have been able to apply in the whole match here.
Yeah, they'll really want to capitalise on this field position with a good set piece. As you've mentioned, they've got threats right across the back line. So let's see what they can make out of this one.
Got their entire back line set to come to the right-hand side.
Goal offside, goal offside.
So Jess Ho, the Tigers halfback, just a little bit too eager there. She knew the threats that would be there.
Be interesting to see what they opt for here.
Tap, let's speed it up then. Go.
And they're going to go with the tap
So,
play.
Heslop stepped in there. Grace Kale to Jane Morrison. Striding through there. Decent tackle by Baltazar. Helena Double. Kowloon really pressing here.
Back foot.
Really trying to suck the Tigers' defence in as they now sweep to the left-hand side, and a great pass over the top by Monty Heslop.
Yeah, really well done from the Kowloon side, and just rewards for putting on a lot of pressure on this Tigers team. They're playing in the right areas. They built some good phases and managed to use the wide channel. Nice little floaty pass over the top and a good try in the corner.
Yeah, it was good play from Heslop. She knew when to pull the trigger and go. They'd suck so much of the defence over to the right-hand side by going round the corner. Lovely floated pass, and Hauptfleisch with a good finish. So as we said, it was crucial that Kowloon got the first score, and they have.
A real football game on our hands here, Cookie.
Yeah, 13-10 Heslop. It's a decent nudge, but fall short, so 13-10. I think we're all on like Donkey Kong here.
Yeah, we're in for a real contest. I feel this one is going to go right down to the wire as this Tigers team look to get us underway again.
So, in the first half, Kowloon were the team that had to reset themselves. Can Tigers get themselves back on the front foot. Oh, fantastic take coming forward by Julia Mubui. And she's absolutely means business there, carrying lots of people through. Really good harrying work there from Tigers at that breakdown.
Yeah, putting tremendous pressure on the Kowloon halfback. Schaefer O'Reilly just a little knock on, but doing all the things right leading up to that. We're going to have another set piece.
Kowloon a little bit slow to form this scrummage. Looks like Morrison has now positioned herself at 8.
Crouch! Bind!
So Jess Ho, Tigers halfback, looking to put pressure on here again. Morrison picks that ball up, drives hard.
Go, go!
Just a little bit too eager there from Baltazar. The ruck had already formed.
Went in for the second go. That's a great strike. Giving Kowloon another strong attacking opportunity with the line out deep in the Tigers' half.
So we're about 16 minutes into, well, no, 11 minutes into this half, and certainly been the best phase of play that Kowloon have had in the game. Getting this ball into this wide channel. Kiana Ray holds the ball up, but just loses it in contact on the floor there. Good tackle there from Chung Hai Young. Hui Young. The second half really is serving up the contest that we expected.
Yeah, Kowloon. Joe Barker must have given them a bit of a rev up at half-time, because they've come out in the second half and applied a lot more pressure on this Tigers side. Playing in the right end of the field.
Bind! Set!
Breaking off the base of that scrummage into Heslop. Opening up that angle for the
Stop
exit
goal.
kick.
Onside now.
And it is a decent touch finder, as long as they've got a kick chase coming. But Kiana Ray carries it back. Some really good counter-rucking there. Proves to Mabui. Carries it into contact, and they really have to fight to hold this ball. Just underneath the camera podium here. Heslop does well to bring that one back in.
You're fine.
No clear release there.
Kowloon putting continued pressure on this Tigers team. They're going to get another crack at an attacking line out.
Outside 22.
Okay.
So Heslop carves off about 15 metres there. Kowloon get the throw in just outside Tigers 22. Still Tigers holding this slim 3-point advantage. That horrible ball for the halfback where it's dropping right between you and the forwards.
Marks on me.
It's a shame. It's a good attacking opportunity there for Kowloon, but it gives Tigers a chance to get out of their own half.
Crouch! Bind.
So plenty of support in the chat for Kowloon. Agnes Mass. Oh, really good break into midfield there. Winnie Sue.
Use it.
Jess Ho pulls that ball back and deep. Oh, and the ball over the head. Pulled infield to Kiana Ray. She's made good ground into the middle of the field. Pot Eater plays out of the back to Heslop. Drops the ball onto the toe. Well fielded there by Low Wing. Heslop. Oh, little pirouette there. And a decent present. Tess Pruse to Darubal, who keeps those legs working through contact there. Carries the ball up to the 10 metres line. Oh, good work there. Kiana Ray got her hands through the tackle there.
She's not quite able to link up with her winger, but the right idea. They're trying their luck, Kowloon. They're trying to put the ball into space.
Yeah.
And
Play on. She's part of the back line. We're playing on. I'm not stopping time.
And play on's the call. So they're getting the hurry up
Tigers,
to
let's go.
get this line out going.
Great take there at the front by Balthazar. Her sister now carrying in midfield. Oh, good step there from the hooker. Oh, good footwork.
Gold stop.
And the ball pushed deep there, but overcooked it and it's gone dead. So the option of scrum back.
Scrum or 22. Scrum. Okay.
With me?
Yep.
Near the 15, between the 15 and the.
Yep.
And the
So scrum back on the 10 metres line.
We've got 22 to go.
So the referee calls 22 minutes to go. So we're moving into the final quarter of this game. And it's so finely poised.
Yep.
13-10 in favour
Both
of
teams keep working hard. Scrums are really
USRC
good.
Tigers.
Really good.
It's there for the taking for either side. Definitely in a game of two halves so far. Tigers looking
Crouch.
quite dominant in the first half, and then Kowloon coming back. Some
Bind.
strong plays here in the second.
Set.
Decent scrummage from Tigers there. Heslop shaping inside, outside. And that's Kiana Ray to the outside. She keeps pumping through contact there. Kowloon secure that ball and they swing it back the other way. Luckily it's gone backwards, but it's halted their progress for now. But they come back down this blind side and Mubui steps inside, looking to keep her hands free.
No loss now, gold. Play on. Play on.
on red, not on red.
Interesting call there. Telling Tigers to leave it alone, but they then recovered the ball.
Advantage over for the
And I
knock.
see that we've got Gary Cross. I'm wondering if it is the Gary Cross, former Hong Kong international, 7s and 15s. An absolute legend of the game here.
50.
What a fantastic
Yep, correct.
kick that was, Cookie. Applying that pressure back on Kowloon. They've done well there.
And I'll be interested to know, Crossy, if it is you, and secondly, who you're cheering for, because you, I believe, pulled on the jerseys of both these sides back in the day.
She's part of the back line we play on.
We've got an injury in the back line to Wing Ying Lo. She's down, but play on's the call from the ref.
Knock on in the line out.
The referee definitely trying to keep the pace up in this game.
She's part of the back line. We're not stopping time.
Kowloon man down.
Okay.
So one of the Kowloon forwards.
Got a few running repairs both sides here, Cookie. Looks like the intensity of this game is taking its toll now, coming late into the second half.
Looks like a bit of cramp in the backfield for the Tigers player. Probably unfortunate for Kowloon that they picked up that injury there, because the referee was keen to play on.
Yeah, they would have been playing with a man down, the Tigers, but looks like the Kowloon pack need the rest as well. We've got a few stretching out those calf muscles. It's been quite a high intensity game. It's wearing a little thin now.
Cramp. Okay.
Kowloon's okay.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's play.
Yeah.
So
It's giving both sides time to regroup, catch their breath, and put it all in for this last 20 minutes.
So
On what's proven to be quite a close contest between these two highly skilled teams.
yeah, if this result were, well, if it went with the score as it is now, it would tighten things up,
How much time do we have left, Fran? Dean?
pulling
20, 19
Tigers
to go.
up to the same
Right,
number
19.
of points
19 to go.
as Valley, but with a superior points difference, which would throw the gauntlet down to Valley to get a result against Football Club in the final game of the day, which is coming up at 6:30 Hong Kong time, directly
Are you
after
going
this
off?
game. So, having tried to keep the game moving, the referee has decided to allow prolonged
Yeah,
treatment
I'm checking. Yep, so
in
she's
the
going to go
backfield
off.
here.
If we can try get her off this way, then we can restart the game.
I think we've got a calf muscle that's completely locked up with cramp here, Ash.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to have to
Yeah, got it.
replace her. Unfortunately, it looks like her day's over.
And that is a crucial player, Low Wing. She has been solid at the
Right.
back for Tigers.
Let's go.
Yeah, she certainly has. She's looked dynamic with ball in hand, and she's done a lot of work defensively.
Kowloon. Tommy.
But we're underway. I'm going to get this game going again with a Tiger scrum, and Jess Ho looking to feed this ball in.
It's going to be interesting to see how they go, because Low Wing, although she had the 15 jersey on, was playing an outside half.
Bind.
Be interesting to see whether Tigers can adapt.
This side's fine. Just going in on that. Okay, just give a bigger gap.
Floodlights blaring out. Coming up to 5:45 here in Hong Kong.
Crouch.
Grey overhead.
Bind.
Sky is about 22 degrees.
Set.
So Ho with a feed. Oh, a fantastic first ball.
There it is.
Maggie Ao Young. So Lai Wing stepped in at first receiver, and her first pass absolutely dissects the Kowloon defence, and Maggie Ao-Young on a tremendous line.
Like a hot butter through knife, she went straight through the Kowloon defence, and the fastest way to the goal line is straight ahead, and that's exactly what she did, scoring under the sticks.
So Maggie Ao-Young with that try, which just opens up breathing space.
And Poon getting the extras, which is good for this Tigers team. Kowloon regrouping, and they're going to want to get this kickoff right and apply the pressure back on Tigers.
So 20 points to 10. Just as you felt like that momentum was beginning to swing towards Kowloon, and they were putting all the pressure on. What a game of football.
Stop gold!
So Hauptfleisch on that left wing wearing the number 14 jersey.
Lost now, gold!
Baltazar having another crack at that ball there. Heslop to Pruse. And the ball just dropping on Kiana Ray there.
It's unfortunate, slight little unforced error, giving Tigers another opportunity for a strong attacking scrum.
Red substitution, 5 off. Red 5 off.
Red 5, sub.
So Grace Cale makes way.
Complete.
Yeah, thank you. I'll put time on when you're set up. Right, let's set up.
I'm just watching the team.
Time's on.
So Jess Ho, this experienced
It's fine, let's go. Crouch!
half-back for Tigers, feeds this Tiger scrum just inside the Kowloon half. Another really good strike. Oh,
Advantage.
and the ball juggled there.
So that's one each way for the unforced errors. And Kowloon getting it back to have their own scrum just over the halfway line. And they've really got to start turning it on here, Cookie. The time is getting away from them. They've got to get down into this Tigers end and put something together.
And we have confirmation in the chat. It is the Gary Cross.
Crouch!
As I said, former 7s and 15s international. Back in the day, he probably played as many games of rugby, 7s and 15s, as any man alive. Proud member of the British military. Good to have you on board, Crossy.
Got a good crowd down here watching today. See Eli Park and Jordan Gray sitting there watching their teams play.
So, still about 15 minutes to go in this game, so could go either way.
Bind! Set!
So a good scrummage from Tigers, but Kowloon clears it away. Oh, bit of a mix-up there between Mabui and Heslop. But Kowloon have looked after that ball. But they've had to work really hard to retain it. Heslop over the top, looking for the bounce, Kiana Ray. But it ends up in the hands of Jess Ho. Great footwork, great opportunism there, but the ball's just squirted forward. So she did everything right until she hit the deck and the ball just spilt forward.
That's a fall of the bounce of the rugby ball when it's got a little up and under there. Tough for Kowloon. They're trying to throw the kitchen sink at this one. But yeah, it was good from Jess Ho to be able to clean that up. But small knock on brings us to a scrum for Kowloon.
Kowloon really needs to be the next to score. You feel that Tigers could knock this one dead with another score. Oh, great scrummage from Tigers. Really putting the pressure on, but Jane Morrison clears that ball, and that's a great kick. Tigers come up with the ball. There's a high tackle in there, but Tigers through Baltazar bringing this ball away. Some really good work there. Jess Ho puts the ball deep to Kiana Ray, but the referee brings it back for the high tackle. So far, Lai Wing in the 22 jerseys come on, and
25 off,
pretty much everything she's touched has turned to gold.
She has really put a good impact in. Come to the bench, shown some real pace, and we've got a few substitutions coming on now as the Tigers roll the bench on.
12 to go.
So the referee makes the call, 12 minutes to go.
Brent, red substitution.
Right.
9 off.
So
17 off.
Shea
9
finally
and 17
succumbs to that
substitution.
injury that she picked up in the first few
9
minutes.
off, 17 off.
1-7.
She's pretty much run
1-7,
herself to a
17 and a
standstill.
9.
17 and 9.
Yeah, she's played really well,
They don't
getting
have
over the
substitution
ball.
complete.
Also with her
Okay.
carries, she'll be happy with her
Right.
performance today.
Let's go.
So Joe Barker rolling the
we done?
dice with replacements now. Just
okay.
trying to get some fresh legs on.
Just go. Yep. She 17 needs to change her pants.
Okay, so I'll keep time off then.
Okay, keep time off.
Time's still off.
So a quick change of shorts, I believe, is going on.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Time's on.
Bit of a challenging angle
Why?
for this kick.
Just let them do the penalty first, and then we'll do the sub.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Difficult,
Okay.
that close to the sideline.
In case they do a quick tap.
Okay, copy.
Almost no angle to work with here. But Tigers just nudge it forward. Takes about 10 metres, takes it up to halfway.
Red offside, red offside.
Let's play on. Let's play it.
Ball down into the hands of Baltazar there.
I'll pass it at the next
Tigers go down that blind side again. Some good ground made there. Oh, good. Held up ball there. But Mabui absolutely scrags the Tigers hooker to the ground. These Baltazar sisters working in concert.
Gold stop. Onside now. Back on by red. Knock on.
The attacking up and under pays dividends for the Tigers.
Scrum.
And it gives them an opportunity for a scrum right on the 22, attacking and yeah.
Just
You've got to
time
feel
the
that
offside
Kowloon
line
need
out,
to do
just
something
10
shortly if
early
they want to stay in this game. But Tigers are playing all the footy in their half, making it very challenging for them.
So Tigers at the moment holding this 10-point lead which they've worked really hard for and they're good for.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
As we start to move towards this last 10 minutes, Kowloon are going to... Ho just bobbles that ball along the ground and Heslop swoops in on it. Good fend there as she tries to stay on her feet and wait for her mates to catch her up. Slightly took the momentum out there. Some good D from Tigers. Heslop has recycled herself to Pruse. Kiana Ray and Jane Morrison on the wide outside. Should probably have looked a little bit earlier for a winger there, but she gets it there nonetheless. And Pruse spots a gap. Really well tackled there. So Kowloon 5 metres out. And Grierson drives it tight to the line, just inside 5 metres now. Kowloon will want to come away from here with something. They're now just a metre short, less than.
Advantage.
And they've got the advantage, and Heslop, Pruse to Mabui. She steps one way, then the other, fends. She's going there, she's fighting hard, but she's rolled onto her back.
Back foot.
Heslop looks outside, inside, just tries to get her foot free. Desperate stuff here from Tigers.
Arrive up.
Referee still playing advantage. Double there.
That jackal's good, but we have an offside over here.
Under 15.
No,
Under
it was
15.
So Tigers fighting
midfield.
so hard there, Ash.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Really
Pillars
making
offside
Kowloon
on the
work
sideline.
here.
Yeah, Kowloon have turned up the heat a little bit, and they're really putting some pressure on this Tigers pack. And it seems like now or never.
Oh, she was looking for Kiana Ray.
Oh.
Good inside, outside there. They look to move this ball. Ao Chi Won. But Tigers just
Hands up.
holding the line here.
8 back
Heslop
foot.
just hovering there. As soon as she spots any shortening up of this Tigers defence, I'm sure she'll pull the trigger.
Hold up first.
Tigers girls are absolutely elated. Jane Morrison there, held
Held
up
up.
over the line. Goal line dropout for Tigers, so that is definitely a victory for the Tigers there.
Oh, 100%. They'll be pleased with the defensive efforts there. Kowloon putting a lot of pressure on, but they've done really well to get under that ball and hold it up. And now the all-important goal line dropout to relieve a bit of pressure.
Kowloon will want to keep them down inside here. Route one there from the prop forward.
Lost now.
So still hard on attack. Pothita there,
Off goal.
driving hard. Heslop opts for the kick pass wide. Hauptfleisch comes up with it, keeps driving forward. Mabui, Pruse in over the ball. Heslop.
Arrive up
This
next
is
time
some
round.
really strong defence here from Tigers, forcing Kowloon back outside their own 22 here. They keep going, a little chip over the top there by Heslop into space.
Ooh.
Where's this one going to drop? And it looks like the try's been scored. Kiana Ray.
Look at that. They've been using that boot quite well, Monty. And she gets the rewards there. Great chasing. And, geez, we've got a ball game on us in these last 6 minutes.
My word. It's 20 points to 15, a 5-point game. Kick to come. And
we got 4.5.
4.5 minutes to go. Heslop just asking the referee.
You've got 1 minute left on the kick.
So pretty crucial kick. But this pulls Kowloon inside that 7-point margin to get the losing bonus point. Decent nudge, but just holding out to the right-hand side. So 5-point ball game, 4 minutes to play.
Oh, it's all go here, isn't it, Cookie?
It's been an absolutely amazing game. The game opened with a flash and a bang, with the intercept and Pruse streaking down, scoring the intercept.
That's why.
But then Tigers fought their way back into the game.
Tigers, which way are you going? They have 1 minute.
No hurry to kick this one off, as you can imagine.
3.5.
So 3.5 minutes to go, and it's a deep kick. Fielded by Pruse. Puts on a little bit of footwork, but well tackled. Tigers won't want to give them any kind of easy exit here. Good fend there from Dougal. They've got 75 metres to go. Heslop to Pruse again.
Turnover's good. Release now, Red.
Great turnover there from Tigers.
Advantage.
And now they've given away the penalty. So Tigers now playing with house money. Jess Ho. And they spread this ball. Mabui with a really good spot tackle there.
You still have advantage. Yeah.
Tigers playing with the luxury of knowing they've got advantage. But they've got this ball to the outside. Oh, this is a fantastic run. Oh, what a fantastic score. Ho Chi Won. And that should be the hammer blow, you would imagine, with about 2 minutes to play. Tigers open things up to a 10-point lead, kick to come.
We still have time.
Yeah, it's really good from the Tigers. They'll be happy with that. Just finding those opportunities when you really need them, and they've come up trumps. Really well done.
And a crucial bonus point try there for the Tigers. Makes all the difference.
If she waits the full 90.
Certainly throwing the gauntlet down to Valley, who play in the next game.
She's got 1 minute. She's got 1 more minute.
So I'm not entirely sure I'm a fan of this
30 seconds.
ability to eat the clock down like this.
The drop. Oh, yes. Taking the full minute.
Guys, you have 30 seconds left.
So still 30 seconds. This is decent heads up professional play though. Lie wing, and she's nailed it.
40 seconds.
Great strike. Took her time to compose herself, but she nailed that one. Well done.
So Lie there with the conversion. 27 points to 15. The only thing really left for Kowloon to play for is to try and nail a losing bonus point here. So Pruse with the kickoff.
10 seconds of play left.
Literally, this will probably be the last play. It's high, and it's fielded by Baltazar.
That's time now.
They will probably know how crucial it is to not give Kowloon this losing bonus point. But they appear to keep playing. And Baltazar going to the wide outside, a little show and go.
Advantage, knock on.
And the ball ends up in the hands of Hauptfleisch, who gets knocked into touch.
Time's off.
And that was a pretty nasty contact there. It looked like it caught her flush in the face, but she was falling into it. It was...
yeah, big collision. You hate to see that.
Yep. So, I'll tell you what I'm seeing first. Seeing 21 gold come in, it's direct head on head. It's a dominant tackle. There's no mitigation because she's upright. So for me, it's a red card.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So it looks like it could be
Captain.
a red card there.
21.
Jess Ho.
So it's direct head on head. You're upright and it's a dominant tackle. There's no mitigation. It's a red card.
So not the way that Tigers wanted to end the
Let's just make
game.
sure she's all right first before we continue.
No, it's
Absolutely no malice from Jess Ho there. Both players just got it a little bit wrong.
We'll see if you want to sub her, we can, or we
I
just
think
wait
for
to
the
see if she's
referee
all
to
right
say
first.
that they were upright, it looked to me
Have you
like
got subs left? All right. All right, let's just.
they were both dipping into that
It's one of those
But,
unfortunate
just
rugby
a rugby-
collisions.
Off the field first,
rugby
yeah.
incident.
Yep, let's just make sure she's all right.
So it does throw the most minuscule of lifelines down for Kowloon to try and salvage this losing bonus
That's
point.
the game. But if you play the line out, we still have
With
time.
the clock out,
'Cause we're in
it
overtime
was
now.
you thought Tigers might have just played the ball to the touchline and taken it, but they carried on playing.
The referee's saying there to Monty that they do have time for the line out. So once we've proven that they're okay on the sideline, they will kick to touch and have one last roll of the dice.
I feel that the Kowloon line-out has been a little bit shaky.
So yeah, they can play the line out.
So
but we're in
I
overtime now.
might take the tendency here to just keep ball in hand.
She okay?
Quick tap and go wide, you reckon, Cookie?
Yeah, but the only reason why I'm not playing on is because she's still in the field.
I
So
would,
in case they run down the line, I don't want her
if I
to
were
be in.
Kowloon, I'd be setting
But
up
she's not
wide.
unconscious, right?
No, she's not unconscious. It's just her head seems in a pretty bad place at the moment.
Oh, got it. Thank God.
Coach Joe Barker there in the background. Played a full part in the men's Premiership game last night, pulling the strings from the 10 slot
If it's suspected concussion,
for the
then I'll
Kowloon men's Premiership side. Obviously not the way that anybody wanted this game to finish up, especially when the clock was out.
Yeah. That's a real...
And senior union physio there, Johnny Moses.
Good to see she's able to move her head back and forth under her own will and sitting upright. All positive signs.
So Johnny Moses there would probably be about the only man other than myself in Hong Kong that would still remember Gary Cross playing, and I would imagine Johnny Moses would have treated Gary
No concussion? Okay, no blue card then. All
on
right,
many an occasion.
here's the mark.
So good to see Jessica there able to make her way off the field under her own
Here's
steam.
your mark.
But Lucy Clark and the medical team from
It's
Hong
right
Kong
on the edge,
China
yeah.
Rugby there on
See if
hand.
you can banana it.
So Monty Heslop is going to try and carry them as far down
Right,
the
you
field
take
as
the
she
edge, Tigers,
can.
take the edge.
And now Kowloon need to come up with this line out. They've had plenty of time to plan. Pot heater off the top. Heslop. Oh, and Jane Morrison striding through the middle here. Just hauled down, metres short. And Heslop pushes the ball wide. And they've scored try number 3 for Kowloon. And so that will be a losing bonus point for Kowloon. How important will that be when the seedings for the semi-finals? I'm sure that Kowloon will be pretty dirty with themselves. And I think Monty realises that this is only going to have any impact on points difference for the overall log.
That probably makes the scoreboard a bit more of a true reflection of the game. It's been a really tightly contested battle between these two great Premiership sides.
And a fantastic arm wrestle of a contest. But Kroll USRC Tigers run out 27-20 winners over DAC Kowloon. A deserved win in the end. And as you said, good to see that that Kowloon were able to pull up for the losing bonus point. It was a fair reflection.
Yeah, really great contest from two good sides. I'm looking forward to the third and final game coming up next.
Ash, thanks very much for your help today. As ever, always a pleasure, my friend.
Likewise, Cookie. Thanks very much.
See you all for Game 3.